In this video I want to give you a rundown on the kind of trade signals I'm looking for. I'm going to explain our strategy, our trading plan, and the key things that we're looking for, and we'll compare it with a chart that's not so great. So this one here it's a pretty good chart, and why I say that is at first glance we have these two indicators giving us a strong bullish signal. This is all systems go. We're early on in the cloud break, so we've got this cloud breakout signal here on the 15-minute, the cloud breakout signal on the 30-minute. Okay, it's early on in the trend here. We've got a cloud break on the 1H and the cloud break on the 4H. So the combination of these time frames, a cloud breakout signal, is pretty good. And what we want to do is get in early on the trend and find an optimal entry and enjoy the ride. So the first thing I'm looking for when I'm looking at this chart layout is I want to see the daily trending above the mean here. We can see it's clearly in an uptrend. I'd like to see it break out of the cloud. That hopefully will happen sooner than later. On the 4H, see we've got the angle of the trend here heading north. It's broken out of the cloud. Again, 1 hour's broken out of the cloud. These have all broken out of the cloud. Okay, so the cloud breakout on these time frames is a big plus. The entry point, we could look at this from the 4-hour time frame perspective. Yeah, we can grab a Fibonacci, pull it from the low to high. Okay, the 50% level on the fib. We want the entry point somewhere around the 50 to 61.8. You could go straight off this these red dots if you like. Stop loss under the previous low, and we go for, well, there's a 1.8R. First target would be the high here, and you can look left for another target to see if we've got previous daily highs, something like that. See how it corresponds with this 50% measured move here. But that's the kind of thing that we're looking for. Let's just have a look at an ideal trend. See this breakout here. Okay, it had quite a deep pullback, but you want to get involved early on in a breakout of the cloud. And if you play it well, you look for an entry on every fib pullback that meets with your Fibonacci criteria. In other words, at least a 50% level on the fib here. So that's quite a nice chart. It would be nice if this pulls back into our level and we get a fill. Now you can pull this Fibonacci on every price swing and you'll find that it'll give you an entry point fairly regularly. See the pullback right into the 50 here? And I mean, you can do the same and follow this trend. At some stage you'll get taken out, but that's part of the deal really. I mean, well, here's the thing. Swing low to swing high entry point, you're not always going to get taken out. So there's your entry and there's a TP right there. And once you see these lower highs kicking in, well, you want to avoid them. So you're looking for a higher high. So a swing point, low to high, retrace, low, and you want a higher high here to be able to come back for an entry, and we don't have a higher high. Okay, so that's where this becomes null and void. Sometimes you might get caught out at the end of a trend, but losing a couple here and there is part of the course. Yeah, you're looking for that swing low, higher high, retrace entry, and the opposite for a bearish trend. Okay, so that's an ideal chart. Let's have another quick glance and then we'll have a look at a chart that's not so ideal. I think the euro dollar down here wasn't so good, so we'll have a look at that. So this one, CAD yen, quite nice. Now the euro dollar, it's questionable. I mean, see, we've got this bullish trend on the daily and the retrace. I mean, so on this time frame, everything stacks up. So if we grab a Fibonacci and go low to high, see the pullback here, this is a buy, but we don't have the confirmation on the other time frames. We don't know if this is going to continue south. In fact, it's quite a good chance that it does, given that this area down here is our balance area. You can see where all this business is being done here. Big support zone, in other words. That could be the target for where this is heading. Right, so we could see more downside. In other words, this bearish trend on the 4H continues, but you don't want to be taking trades where you see the conflict. In other words, it's a bullish breakout. This is above the cloud, and then you've got this below the cloud. I mean, you can, but it's a risky setup. So ideally what you want to wait for here then is you want to see this green bar kick in, if it does, this guy, and you want to see probably at least 4 out of 5 of these green. And you want to see one of these, a green break. In other words, we're looking for the rotation on the lower time frame. This is trending down on the 4H. You want to see it trending up on the 4H. Okay, so you want the break of market structure, pullback, and a green signal. Okay, so we just let that one go for now. I mean, you can take scalps and shorter time frame trades if you want to. but I'm tending more towards these where everything lines up. So let's have a look at another one that seemed to line up quite nicely. The Euro Swissy was another one. Okay, have a look at this trend on the daily. See the difference? We've got this breakout on the daily. That's quite nice. Trending up really well. It's a beautiful chart. And of course, look at this 4 hour. Okay, everything lines up. We've got green bars. This tells us that the daily and the 4 hour have a strong bullish momentum. And these tell us that, the time frames, it starts from the 1 hour. So 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 daily and the weekly. You can see 4 of them. So sometimes it'll only show 4, not 5. So that's taking us down to maybe the daily time frame. But yeah, you want to see these green. And I mean, look at the trend. This is a no-brainer. You got this beautiful price action. And we look for the pullback. Look at this price action. Okay, so we want that entry point. Now the best thing we can do with this is set up our alerts so that we receive the alert on the 30-minute or the 15-minute time frame. Okay, here are the alerts. Look at these opportunities. Guys, gain access to the indicators and all our tutorials on how to trade this along with our Telegram signals in VIP, and join us on this journey. You can trial this for 30 days without any cost whatsoever. Head over to the website, click on Join VIP, all the information's here. Billing kicks in on day 30, so there's nothing to outlay between when you subscribe here through our PayPal link. And for whatever reason, if you decide this is not for you, you can cancel your subscription if you want to at any time. So this is 100% risk-free, zero cost. You've got nothing to lose and absolutely everything to gain. So the idea with this is you want to get in on an opportunity like this. So have a look at this breakout. I'll mark it up on the 30-minute chart here. Come down to the 15. I mean, you can set your signals on the 15M if you want to as well. So there's our point of interest, 15M, 30M, right there. When the signal goes off, see, look at all these opportunities that we can look at over here in the alerts log. I've got them set on the 30M. You come into the chart at that point and you look at the setup here. I mean, you've got the green bar under. It's getting you in really early. We can see that the 4 hour is already trending up here. Okay, so you're entering at this level here and you're on your way. Now, there would have been breakout signals way back. So let's just have a look at this here as a point of interest and see what that looked like on the 30-minute. I'll just mark that up with a smile. And I mean, look at the outcome here. Imagine getting into an opportunity like that at that level and being able to capitalize on a run like that. So let's just go and have a look at the smiley face. 15-minute, we'll do that. Okay, I found smiley. That's our point of interest. And an ideal entry is going to be, see this blue shaded zone? That's the London kill zone, the ICT kill zone. The breakout signal fired, that's cloud break 1. See how we got cloud break 1 and cloud break 2? Well, that's cloud break 1. Cloud break 2 will have it written underneath. The cloud break 1 doesn't have any text. This is the London open, or the London kill zone. And you're looking for the opportunity in any of these shaded zones here. We've got the Asia kill zone, we've got the New York kill zone. This kicked off the London kill zone. Break, retest, there's your entry point. We want these opportunities. And it's a matter of just running through the signals here and seeing how they stack up. Smiley face on the 4 hour, look at this trend. That was our entry point down in here. So I would say to you, back test it, refine this, and look for an ideal opportunity. We've got a couple here that I've marked up, the Euro Swiss, CAD Swiss. There's a couple of others here that you can take a look at and just run through and look for, I mean, it's really simple. You just clear everything. You're going to be looking for a green or red situation. So I love the colors. Okay, you want to see everything aligning, trending above the mean on the daily, the 4 hour, same thing, break out of the cloud. I mean, it's pretty clear what we can see here. And so when these signals go off, it tells you that a 30-minute breakout has occurred. So click on the 30-minute chart and then we can just quickly run through them, and if everything stacks up with it, we have an opportunity. Let's have a look at this one, Kiwi Swissy. Bit of a conflict. We've got this green bar under here, but we can see that this is bearish under the cloud, trading above the mean on the, but it's not giving us a clean signal, so we let it go. Pound CAD's bullish on the daily, bearish on the 4H. I mean, look, this one, no, because it's trading down into this bullish accumulation zone down in here. That's a big support level. We'll let it go. You want to look for ideal opportunities. This one, possibly. Let's have a look. Yeah, I don't mind that. Okay, so we've got a pound yen. It's the breakout on the daily. It's traded above the mean here on the daily, and then we have this bullish price action here, so I'm okay with that. That could be something to look at. Now these are trending down. Now what we want to see now is, well, in fact that was actually a red break that it gave us. Pound yen, it was a break one. That's the red break. So now we could wait for the green break on the pound yen, and the green break on the 15-minute time frame is going to give you an opportunity, possibly. All right, so you want to see this. See how this is trending down on the 15M? All right, at some stage this is going to rotate and we'll get a break of structure bullish, and you'll see a green however it happens, but somewhere along the line, if it rotates, you're looking for the rotation. So pound yen goes on the watch list, and we're looking for a green up angle, triangle, up angle, up triangle, and that will give you a break or shift in the structure. Like we've got this trending down, it'll give you a shift in the structure. If we see a higher high here, the first breakout will give you the changing character. Okay, so you want to see that. That's a changing character, and then that's a break of market structure, the second one. So the second up triangle, the cloud brace number 2, will give you in most cases a break of market structure. Break of market structure, retrace, and then your entry. So simply put, pound yen, we're waiting for the cloud break to give us a bullish opportunity. At the moment, we just sit back and wait for it. And it'll show up in the alerts log, so we don't have to do anything. We just wait for the alert. So I think you get the idea. EuroQ was another one that I looked at, and then I haven't gone through these. I'll be going through some of these and having a look to see what we've got. And of course, every 30 minutes to half an hour, if I'm in front of the charts, I'm just going to be running through and clicking on these to see what opportunities have landed in the alerts log. Now, quickly to set up the alerts, I like the 30-minute. You can set up the 15 if you like. It's just a matter of going into the time frame, clicking on the trend channel, going to the 3 dots, add the alert, and you want to click on Cloud Break 1 once per bar. Take out all of this noise. I want it in the app because I can turn my phone notifications on and off, and that gets me in immediately. So there are my settings, Cloud Break 1 once per bar, and that will continue. Only once will be null and void once it's fired. So you want it once per bar. Create. I've already done it. I won't do it again. Once you've created it, do it again, and then select Cloud Break 2. Click once per bar. It'll remember your other choices and go create. That's it. If you want to, you can actually add this one here, extended. That'll give you, I'll do that. It'll give you these dots. See the red dot up here? They're pretty good as well, but that's another video. A green dot down in here could signify, well, generally signifies a stop run. So this is the retrace. Quickly have a look at that. Yeah, it didn't. We might have got a green dot on the lower time frame, but yeah, generally if we see the red dot, it's telling us that it's overextended. I mean, you can trade these if you want, but a green dot down in here is an indication that this could be rotating, looking to rotate. I prefer the breakout triangle signals, to be honest. So with that, jump on board, tradingwithanthony.com, and look forward to seeing you in VIP, 30-day free trial.